Have you been to see the BSO lately? If not, there is no need to keep missing out on their majestic music. In fact, you can join Jack Everly for a star-studded performance featuring 3 Broadway singers and the Baltimore Choral Arts Society. It's all coming up this weekend. Joining us now to tell us much more, Ab Sengupta, the Director of Artistic Planning with the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra. Welcome, Ab.
Thank you.
And we also have Blake Clark here, Music Director with Baltimore Choral Arts Society. How are you?
Thanks for having me. We're great.
Exciting stuff, guys. So much going on at the BSO and with the Choral Arts Society. Let's talk a little bit first. Jack Everly conducting so much with this performance. Tell us a little more about that.
Well, Jack is somebody who has such incredible breadth of experience. He's been he's done so many different things, from ballet to Broadway. He was appointed by Baryshnikov as the music director of the American Ballet Theater, where he served as music director for 14 years. So he is somebody who really has such an incredible breadth of knowledge and an ease with all kinds of music. So he's put together a program that we think is going to really appeal to a lot of people.
And as if, you know, his power and musical forte isn't enough, the soloists that you have at this weekend's concerts, tell us some about them.
Well, I mean, these are 3 of the most active singers around. I mean, if anybody has been to Broadway, especially seen the Phantom of the Opera or any of these popular shows, these are the stars of those shows. So we've got a terrific lineup, and I think they're going to really wow the audiences.
It's going to be incredible, fantastic. Let's talk to you for a second, Blake. We know that you work with the orchestra a hand, and talk about that.
Well, the chorus loves working with the BSO. We relish the opportunity every time we get to be the BSO Symphony Chorus. I'm very new, so actually this is my first time with the BSO, but my chorus is always really excited and energetic to work with Marin and Jack, and indeed any of the other esteemed guest conductors that the BSO brings in. So we're really looking forward to it. I bet. It's going to be a fun weekend.
How does the Choral Arts Society prepare when they get ready to do their work with the BSO? Talk about that just for a second.
Well, my job as a chorus master is really basically just to get the choir as prepared and as flexible as possible, so that I can, because, you know, at the end of the day, I don't conduct. So I pass them off, and my job is to make them like a really nice sports car, where the conductor can sit in it and drive however fast or slow he or she wants to go, and make the big turns, and my choir can just be really flexible and be asked to do anything that's required of them. So it's really fun. It's a rewarding process.
The end result, the synergy, the sound, it's incredible in the hall. Ab, talk not just about that, but also some of the other Pops concerts that are coming up.
Well, we try to craft a season of Pops concerts that really touch on all various aspects of music that we all know and love dearly. So we have Frankie Moreno coming up next month, and he's going to perform, you know, sort of rock and blues favorites, and that's going to be a really fun show. And then in May we have the film Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's going to be performed. The soundtrack will be performed live by the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra along with the film, which is, you know, if people have seen those kinds of presentations, that's really a really amazing way to watch some of your favorite movies.
I remember that soundtrack from Raiders of the Lost Ark. I mean, it's
the best,
a lot
right?
of really bold, dramatic music, and now you're going to get the peak performance of that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just so much going on there. Any last thoughts for people out there who just haven't been for a long time, or maybe have never been?
We have we think that we have something that appeals to everybody, and there's nothing to be afraid of if they haven't been.
Be ready to be overwhelmed.
Yeah, and if they haven't been in a while, please come back. We miss you, and I think these are some concerts that are going to be really enjoyable for them.
Well, you say please come back. We've got a great deal if they want to come back. 20% off. Take a look at that with the code WMAR. BSOmusic.org, the place to head to get those tickets. Ab and Blake, thanks again so much for coming in, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Appreciate having you here. We are back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.